3 different spawns located in the same area. Let's talk about the spawns of Drefia. Drefia is a huge area that, even though it has mainly low level creatures, it does have good content as well. In particular, it's known for 4 spawns. The Green Reaper dungeon, which is a hard spawn to hunt for a night, and is mostly for level 200 mages or so. However, the other 3 are great for solo nights: the Wyrm Lair, the Vampire Hell, and the Necromancers area. Let's start with the easiest, the Necromancers, which you get by going down on the stairs here 3 times and then you will be at the main floor. I recommend level 90 for this spawn because even though you will be killing the Necros on single target, since they are ranged, that won't be all there is. The idea is to also include these 2 caves, which have Blood Hands, Blood Priests, Grave Diggers, Shadow Pupils, and more. Those pools are the ones that will be slightly hard, and is the reason you need to have all your AoE spells. And the lab consists of going back and forth from those 2 caves, while also killing the monsters on the way. And the main goal for this area is to hunt for profit, which comes mostly from the incantation nodes dropped by the various monsters here. Those are used for a boss of the Forgotten Knowledge quest, and due to the lack of people hunting for these, they tend to be valuable, but check the market to see if it's worth your time first. Additionally to that, they also have a lot of rares that can boost the profit of the hunts if you get any. Hunting here, the raw experience is of 360k, while usually breaking even on waste from regular loot, plus around 12 nodes per 30 minute hunts, which adds up about 60 to 120k depending on their value. Another drop that becomes valuable once a year is the Lancets, which are used during the Bewitched event in June. So if you hunt here around that time, then it's even more money, making it a viable option, for profit at least. Next up, the Vampire Hell. This spawn is also mostly for profit, and is located to the south of the main floor, or easier to get to by going down the stairs here. This is also a good alternative to the Vampire Crypt of Edron. Both have the same goal, farming Vampire Thits and Vampire Dust. However, this one is slightly worse on experience, and also a bit harder to hunt, mostly because there is a variety of monsters and not just vampires. In particular, dealing with the Banshees and Grave Diggers is what makes this spawn worse. I recommend to try and leave the Grave Diggers on low HP and make them run in a direction you can avoid later, or hopefully that even if you meet them again, they're still on red, or at least will be after one spell. Hunting here, I will do a lap around the cave, and when getting to the south stairs, going up and doing that pool of vampires. Hunting like this, I was making around 400k of raw experience with about 12 Vampire Dust and 15 Vampire Thits every 20 minutes. Which compared to the spawn in Edron, where I got 12 dust and 18 teeth, is roughly the same, with the raw experience on Edron being around the 470k at this level. However, if you were to have a prey on regular vampires, or if they were boosted, then this spawn will be better, as it has a clear majority of vampires over all the other monsters. Next up is the Wyrm Lair. This spawn is located past the Necro quest, which is just going down here in the main floor and then going east. This place is mostly for experience, and even though it is somewhat popular, it's not as contested because people are lazy to get here. The cave itself is pretty small, but perfect for nights, as most pools you will lure are of 3 to 4 monsters. For this recording I was a bit higher level, but using the same imbuements and just one skill higher, and just doing a lap around the cave, including the pool upstairs, I was making a raw experience of around 600k, which is pretty good already. But then I got more comfortable with the spawn and was doing 1 to 2 pulls by the northwest stairs to the floor below, which will have Elder Wyrms, making it more risky, and that boosted my raw experience to about 650k, making it one of the best spawns for experience on this level range. The profit, however, is luck dependent. When hunting just the regular Wyrms, it was more often that I will make a small profit, but it's safe to expect to at least break even most of the times. And that's all I got for this one. If you want more places to hunt for a solo night, check this playlist, and if you like the content, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.